Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to cook with pork hocks. In Puerto Rico, patas de cerdo or pork hocks are traditionally used for beans or chickpeas stews. But in Germany, they cook what they call schweinshaxe. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, which is pork knuckles, because you kind of crack on the pork, you know, on the outside, the skin. But in Puerto Rico, we do something similar. We don't do it with pork hocks or patas de cerdo, but we do it with a pork shoulder or pork butt, and it's called Pernil de Cerdo. And you have like 10 pounds, 15 pounds. It's, for several people to eat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the Puerto Rican inspiration and kind of looking at how the Germans cook the pork hock or the pata de cerdo, the fresh one. And I'm going to do something similar, so I'm going to call it a mini pernil or pernil de pata de cerdo. Not the patitas, but the actual patas, the thick part. And this is perfect if you take somebody on a date, one-on-one. You cook a couple of those small pork hocks, which I'm going to show you how to do it. You marinate the night before, or 2 days before actually, which is better. And then I'm going to show you how to do that. And then you cook them and you have a little day, you make it pretty. You don't have to come with this big piece of meat. It's perfect, trust me. So go nowhere. Let's have some fun. Subscribe. Let's create. Fresh, unsalted. Put some holes on it so the flavors go through the meat. You're going to put inside a container. You're going to add a generous amount of salt. You add a couple cups of vinegar, just a couple cups. Turmeric. Start mixing everything up. You're going to add some pepper, generous amount. So I took this out of the refrigerator about maybe 45 minutes ago. And this stuff has been marinated for 48 hours. Look at how beautiful this looks. You know what? I'm going to make some little stabs here. Because I want the heat to go through. I'm going to do for both. Look at how beautiful, how beautiful. Not stab, cuts, just little cuts. Because I already stabbed it. And the cuero or the this part of the thing is hard. So just making a little bit here and there. Nothing major, just a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I bought these skewers back in 1991. They had the box. Funny, I don't think I ever used them before. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run it through the meat. See if I can do that through here. And I'm going to do the same for another. Let's see if this is not easy. Because I'm going to put this baby in the oven. Yep. And And I'm going to do the same for this one. So I put the hocks in the skewers, keep them elevated a little bit. Oven pan, kind of, you know, about inch deep. Oven 350 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 180 degrees Celsius. Put it in. Say for about 1 hour. For now, it might take a little bit longer. Set the timer, 1 hour. So as the hocks cook in the oven, eventually are going to be, you know, kind of using a brush and putting some of this stuff outside to give it the flavor and texture. And what I did here, I took some annatto seeds, put half a cup of vinegar, and about maybe 1/4 cup of oil. And the oil I choose is the sunflower oil. Or you can use any oil, but I use sunflower because it doesn't have that taste. But if you don't want to do this, you can only use vinegar if you choose to. But I decided to do the annatto stuff. Couple minutes, that's it. Take it out, let it cool down. In Germany, they only use vinegar, and at the bottom they have potatoes, carrots, and other goodies which the grease mixed with, the grease of the pork or the hump, and make a nice sauté, nice gravy. I choose just to illustrate the pork side, and I choose to apply the vinegar using a tiny bit of oil and annatto to give it that color and smell and flavor. That's my personal touch. So I took it out. I'm going to let it rest for about 7-10 minutes. Let things cool down a little bit.